What's up, guys? It's Cameron. Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are all doing well tonight, and I hope you guys all had a good day, whatever it is you guys did. Tonight's video is another scary Japanese urban legend. I just read this online and I decided to share it with you guys. This was the most longest Japanese urban legend I've ever read, but I'm gonna make this video short. So I'm gonna make this video 11 or 12 minutes short. So I'm not gonna make this story long. So this will be just a short Japanese story. And this is called 8 Feet Tall. It's about a girl who visits her parents in Japan, and she sees an 8 feet tall woman in her grandparents' backyard. And the 8 feet tall woman makes a po. Okay, something scared me. I think I heard something. So she makes this weird noise called po, 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 like Santa Claus saying ho, ho, ho. But she says po, po, po. And she has a white dress and she wears a hat. And she's 8 feet tall. Let's get started with the video. A little girl went to go visit her grandparents in Japan because she had not seen them whenever she was 8 years old. So her grandparents lived in Japan. She went to go visit them for the summer because she haven't seen them in a really long time. So she was in Japan. She was so happy to see her grandparents. So she gave them a hug and she was so happy to see them because she missed them so much. So she was playing in the house while her grandparents were in the kitchen sitting at the table. So she was just doing whatever she was doing while her grandparents were sitting in the kitchen looking at a newspaper. She told her grandparents that she was going to go in the backyard. As she was in the backyard playing, she was laying on the grass looking at the clouds. While she was looking up at the clouds, she heard a rustling sound coming from the bushes. And she heard a weird noise. It sounded like po, po, po. So she was like, what was that sound? She had a feeling that she was being watched. But she heard po, po, po. So yeah, she heard that po, po, po noise in the backyard. So she thought that it was her grandparents, but her grandparents were in the house. And she was all by herself in the backyard playing all by herself. But she was still laying on the grass looking at the clouds. But again, she heard po, po, po. So she thought somebody was making that sound over and over again. But she stood up and she saw a hat on the bush. So yeah, there was a hat on the bush. And she can see it moved. It moved all by itself and it sent a chill down her spine. And suddenly this 8 foot tall woman came out of nowhere. So yeah, this 8 feet tall woman came from behind the bush. And the little girl ran inside the house and she saw, she told her, she was explaining to her grandparents what she saw in the backyard. The woman was 8 feet tall and she was wearing a white dress and a hat. Her parents did not believe her at first whenever she was telling them that there was a strange tall woman in the backyard. Her grandparents thought that she was crazy. But finally, they were shocked what she told them because they kind of finally believed her. So yeah, anyway, her grandparents were in shock of what she kept trying to tell them. So her grandparents were trying to protect her. So yeah, they were trying to protect their granddaughter, their little granddaughter, from the 8 feet tall woman that she had seen in the backyard. But her grandparents did not see it whenever they went to go check. But they were still protecting their granddaughter. So she hid in the house and she was too afraid to go back in the backyard to play. So yeah, she was way too afraid to go back in the backyard and play all by herself. So yeah, that 8 feet tall woman was definitely creepy. So she's very, very creepy, and she makes po 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 sound. But yeah, I don't know what was she doing in the little girl's grandparents' backyard. I don't know what she was doing, but she was afraid of her whenever she came out from the bush in her grandparents' backyard. But when the but when one of the grandparents went in the backyard, the grandfather went in the backyard. So he went in the backyard to go to get something, and suddenly he heard a po 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 sound. And he saw the 8 feet tall woman with a white dress and a hat. And he ran back inside the house and he locked the door behind him. And his granddaughter said, "Did you see that?" And he replied, "Yes, honey, I saw it. We're sorry we did not believe you," he said to her. So he was apologizing to his granddaughter for not believing her about the 8 feet tall woman that she saw in the backyard. But now he saw it too. It sent a chill down his spine and it creeped him out too. So yeah, I find this Japanese urban legend to be creepy. I really do find it to be creepy and disturbing at the same time. The grandparents and the little girl were kinda terrified of the 8 feet tall woman in their backyard, but she was nowhere to be seen in the backyard. So yeah, she was gone, and she probably went somewhere else. But I think this 8 feet tall woman is a ghost. So yeah, I got a feeling that she's a ghost. Maybe this 8 feet tall woman is a ghost. That's what I think. Oh yeah, I forgot to say this. I just got done watching a couple of Goosebumps episodes on Netflix before I started filming. So yeah, I just got done watching a couple of Goosebumps episodes on Netflix. That's what I forgot to say. And I'm still a huge Goosebumps fan, even though I've already seen all the episodes. Some of them are kind of scary and creepy at the same time, but some of them are funny too. Very funny. But anyway, the little girl and her grandparents were happy that the 8 feet tall woman was gone. She was nowhere to be found or seen. So yeah, she was nowhere to be seen. She probably must have went somewhere else. So yeah, maybe she did go somewhere else. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this Japanese urban legend in video. If you guys enjoyed the video, give me a big thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel because I upload every single week. And that's pretty much it for tonight's Japanese urban legend video. And I will see you, I guess, I will see you guys in next week's video. So yeah, I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye guys. Peace.